Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Kat and this is A Better Life with Kat, where I teach you how to do the Flylady system, my version as a former Flylady. So if you are following some other Flylady, theirs might be a little different than mine. I welcome you to embrace whichever one you like. I hope that you like mine. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Every day I go live and I teach people how to do the system. And for the first 3 to 5 minutes, I'll be welcoming my friends, my mentees, my subscribers, and my patrons. And then after that, we'll get into the meat of the day, which is what my title is about. What are we doing today to work on having a better life using the Flylady system? So when you see this sign, you'll know we're going to get into that. So if you don't want to stay for the 3 to 5 minutes of talk, then go right to that part and you can watch what we're doing today. Okay, so good morning, everyone. Belle, you are first today on my list. Connie Miller, good morning. Laura Sample, hi, Laura. Jacqueline is here, good morning. Hello, B, good morning. Dickie Talmadge is here. Hi, Dickie. Dickie, where did your picture go? Allison Stevens and Dickie are both my mentees. Hi, Allison. Let's see, flying. Okay, this is Janelle. Hi, Janelle. Megan Cooper, my mentee, is here. Good morning. Gaynor Lloyd is here, always here. Grace Mann is here from New Jersey. Hi, Grace. Sarah Simplicity says good morning. Crystal Prince, good morning. Hi, Crystal. Rachel is here. Good morning from the eastern shore of Maryland. We had more than 6 tornadoes touch the ground yesterday. Life is always exciting, isn't it, Rachel? Irene Rogers is here from Indiana. Good morning, Irene. Nice to have you. Or it might be Familia, I'm not sure. I didn't even notice the first name. I thought it was part of your handle. So it could be Familia, and let me know what your first name is. Kathy Jones, good morning. Dickie Talmadge says hello from Santa Paula, California. Let's see, Sarah Goobler is here. Good morning. TGIF from Mr. B. Belle says right back at you. Thumbs up. Gani is here. Hi, Gani. Allison's saying hey to Mr. B. Let's see. Esther, good morning. Thank you for your awesome encouragement. You're welcome, Esther. Okay, so that was a quick good morning. There are only about 30 of you on here right now, but I know more will come. I'm going to go ahead and get into the meat of the day, you know, what we're going to be doing. It will be, the first part will be for at-home homemakers, and then you'll notice that if you're listening, I'm going to be talking about if you're payroll, how to handle your week, okay? And payroll means somebody who's paid an income either from themselves or from someone else and works 8 hours a day, okay? So if you're working less than that, or 6 to 8 hours a day. If you're working less than that, I'm going to consider 1 to 6 hours a day part-time, and you can totally do the Flylady system as a at-home homemaker. But if you're working more than 6 hours, mainly 8 hours or more, then you're considered payroll, and you're going to have a little different schedule, okay? All right, we got a few more that popped in here. Let's see. Hey, Jillian and Sarah L. Familia, thank you, Familia. I will call you by your correct name. Sherry Erickson, good morning. Okay, here we go. You ready for the sign? This is your favorite part. This is why you're here. This is what I call the meat of the day. I know it's kind of a crude title, but I don't know what else to call it. But it's what we do every day to chisel away at our home to get it where we need it to be, okay? And get our minds where they need to be. So get up and get dressed and make your bed. Brush your teeth and wash your face. Moisturize your skin and put on some makeup. Fix your hair, swish the toilet, wipe out the sink, put your dishes away and make breakfast. That, in a nutshell, is your morning routine. That is for both payroll and at-home homemakers. Next, you're going to go, you've got some other things that happen in the morning. So there are morning routines, but they're not the morning routine. And they are your paper clutter, 1 inch a day, and your laundry and clutter check. You're going to do 3 clutter checks a day. So in the morning, you've got a clutter check. All right, so we're linking our clutter checks to our meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you're payroll, your clutter check is before work, after work, and sometime after dinner or before bed. All right. So let's talk about the morning routine. So when you've gotten the toilets all done, and that swish and swipe is not just your toilet, the one that you're using, and your sink, the one that you're using, it's the whole house. You go through the whole house and get them real quick. Boom, 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 boom. My particular method is to keep folded washcloths specifically for this job, or rags of some sort, under the sink or in a closet nearby that bathroom, and a bottle of Mrs. Meyer's, my favorite spray. So you grab the Mrs. Meyer's, you grab your cloth, spritz the sink, wipe it out. And I always wipe the faucets in behind. But that's like, zoom. Then you go over to the toilet, spritz it, lift the lid, spritz it again, put that aside, wipe, start at the top. If the tank needs a wipe, give it a quick little wipe. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Always wipe the handle where you flush. Then I wipe the top of the toilet seat, behind it, flip the lid up, the inside of the toilet seat, the actual round open toilet seat, flip that up under that on the porcelain and around a little bit, and then take your brush and brush around, tap it off. I always leave it on the toilet edge with the lid holding it above the water so it can dry. And then I take my cloth to the laundry room and hang it up. I also wash my hands. I know you just cleaned the sink, big deal. Somebody's gonna use it, wash your hands. If you haven't brushed your teeth yet, it doesn't matter. You've cleaned the sink once that day. So don't be weird about your steps, okay? Somebody's gonna use the toilet again too. It's just, you have to clean it once a day. So you're doing that really quick, and then you're going to go to the next room, grab the rag, grab the spray there, and take care of that one. Go to the next one. If you have 4 of them, do them all. It doesn't take very long, but it's very important. Nobody's using that toilet, Kat. It just sits. All the more reason. Did you know in the sink, there's a trap that looks like that? That's the pipe that goes under. And the way it's designed with the little U is so that water can sit in the bottom of the U to prevent sewer gases from coming up and stinking up the room. So if you haven't run the water in there lately, it's a good idea. So if you're cleaning the sink every day, it always looks clean and shiny. There's no dust on it. It's not a hard job. And for the toilet, if that water sits in the toilet and sits in the toilet and sits in the toilet, it'll eventually make a ring. So give it a quick whip. You don't have to do anything really hard, just quick, wipe. And you don't have to do all that extra wiping if no one's using the toilet. Just wipe the seat, the actual seat that you sit on, and swish the inside, okay? That's all you have to do. So don't tell me nobody uses it so you're not gonna clean it. It's really important to clean it every day to keep it in good shape. Okay. Because imagine this. Imagine no one uses it, and then someone comes to the house and says, oh, can I use your bathroom? You say, oh, sure. And then you're thinking, what does it look like? I haven't looked at it in a while. You know, maybe there's mold growing in the toilet even. You don't know. So keep it clean. Keep it clean for you. Keep it clean for your guests in your family. All right, that was a little digression. I digressed. I'll say it that way. But after you've done those swish and swipes, then you're on your way to the kitchen, but you've got the little dirty rags that you use to clean with, or cloths. Take those to the laundry room. I hang them on a little wooden dowel rod thing where I put wet washcloths and things. So if I've washed my face and I have a wet washcloth, I take it and hang it on that rod thing. And I hang the things that I clean the toilets and sinks with. I hang them on there and let them dry. And then once they're dry, they go in the laundry basket, usually the next morning. So when I come to put the new ones, I take the old ones off. Okay. Next is when you're in there, get your laundry going. So laundry is one of your morning routines. So you're going to wash, dry, fold, hang up, and put away. Until you've put your laundry away, you have not done the laundry. Until you've folded it and put it away, you have not done the laundry. So just because you've washed 5 loads of laundry and you have them all piled on the couch or on your bed or wherever, you say, well, I've done 5 loads of laundry. No, you've done 0 loads of laundry. The machines have done 5 loads of laundry. You have done nothing. Your clothes are wrinkling and laying on the bed or laying on the couch. So you want to take them out of the dryer as soon as you can when they're warm and sweet and still soft, and you want to fold them or hang them up right then. If you're not planning on folding those clothes when you take them out, don't even take them out of the dryer. You're going to have to go back and warm them up later and then take them out and fold them and hang them up. You'll find it's much more pleasurable, and your clothes will look better and your towels will be softer than when you wait to fold them and then they're wrinkled, even towels. So, and sheets, oh, don't even let me go there. Sheets go straight back on the bed. Don't even fold sheets. Don't bother to pull sheets off the shelf and put them on the bed. Put the sheets back on the bed. But today's not sheet day. So again, a little ADD going on here today. All right, so the morning routine, swish and swipe the toilets, run to the laundry room, start your laundry, come back into the kitchen, put your dishes away, either from the rack or from the dishwasher or both. I have both. And then start your coffee or make some breakfast. All right. And then go get your kiddos up and put them through their morning routine, unless you're letting them sleep in. But when they do get up, their routine is to get up and get dressed and make their bed, to brush their teeth and wash their face, to hang up their towel after they've wiped the spit out of the sink, because kids leave spit in the sink. They don't rinse it. So have them rinse it, teach them, and then inspect what you expect. They hang their towels up, and then they come to the kitchen and have breakfast. That's their morning routine. Now, there may be other things that you want them to do, and there may be other things that you want to do every morning that are other routines, but they're not the morning routine, okay? So the morning routine has to happen every day, forever and ever. All right, clutter check. After breakfast, clutter check. Morning, afternoon, and evening, clutter check. You know what it means? It means to check every flat surface in your house, the backs of chairs, the corners of rooms, the floors, for clutter that has accumulated since the last clutter check, which was just a few hours ago or last night. Okay, so you're just glancing around. If you've recently especially decluttered an area, then you want to check that area. I don't care if it's your underwear drawer, check. Make sure you haven't thrown anything in there or jumbled it up. That's something you're trying to learn a new habit. Okay, all right. Then we're going to go on to our zone. Today we're in zone 2. So we're in the kitchen. So you're going to stay in the kitchen and do 15 minutes of decluttering in there. You're going to declutter by having 3 containers. One is throwaway, one is put away, one is giveaway. You're going to set your timer for 15 minutes. Maybe put on some good music. Make sure you went to the bathroom before and you've had your water. Okay, now let's get to work. 15 minutes. The kids are fine. You can do this for 15 minutes. They can help. You can just, even little babies, put them on the floor with a spoon and an empty oatmeal box. They'll think they're they think they're helping, whatever. But you are going to declutter for 15 minutes. So pick an area that you're going to declutter in advance. If you haven't done that already, then today, think about this is the last day you're going to do your kitchen. Pick one little area that's about the size of a laundry basket, and that's what you're going to declutter today. And when you go through it, you're going to make some decisions before you go through. You're going to give your mind the power, the authority to make the decisions. That's what you have a mind for. So you're going to talk to yourself and say, okay, before I go in here, anything that's chipped, cracked, or broken is going to go in the trash. Anything that is something that no one else would possibly want, I'm throwing it away. Like the lid to, the lid to a whipped topping container. That's trash. Even whipped topping containers, unless you absolutely use those and that's it for Tupperware, then those need to go in the garbage. You can't give those away. You can't take those to the Goodwill. All right, so throw your trash away. Then, so you've got your mindset for what is trash. And then if you find something, or paper that's trash, goes away. Then if you have something that you find in that group that is a duplicate, then you pick your best 1 or 2, depending on the needs, whatever they are. Maybe you need a big spatula and a small spatula, but you've got 5 spatulas. Maybe you want to give 3 away. They're still good. Oh no, this one got melted on the stove. I've just been using it. Let me just throw that one away because I have these 2 great ones, right? Or 3, whatever you need. Okay, so you're going to make decisions like that. So that's going to be throw away or give away if they're good. Oh, I've got 2 can openers. Give that one away. This one's good. I'll keep this one. Okay, I've got 5 potato peelers. How did that happen? Let me give 4 of those away. I just need 1 potato peeler because here's why you have so many. You never knew where they were and you bought another one. But now you're going to know where they are because you're going to have your potato peeler in this drawer or in that drawer over there. You make decisions about where you want things. Okay, so let's say your potato peeler doesn't go here on the countertop. It goes in that drawer over there, then that's put away. You're not going to leave your spot. Your feet are nailed to the floor. So put that in your put away box. And that's how you go through. Now the timer says ding, time's up. Okay, first thing, take the trash to the garbage outside, not inside. Take it outside. Put it in the garbage, hopefully in a bag you can't see through because somebody is going to say, you threw away this perfectly good spatula. It just has this one little melted spot. This was my favorite. Put it in a garbage bag. Next, take the giveaway and put it in something you can't see in if somebody else is going in your trunk, and put it in your trunk to give away on next Thursday, your errand day. And then take the rest and put it where it goes. It'll be interesting because you'll see, let's say in the potato peeler example, let's say you found a potato peeler on the countertop and you go over to the drawer where that's supposed to go and you put it where you want it to be. Maybe you haven't even organized this drawer yet and you see that you've got 2 more potato peelers in there. Well, now we're not decluttering that drawer, so don't get lost. Just say, wow, okay, maybe I'll do that one next time I'm in this room. Okay? All right. So we're at the end of zone 2. This is your last day. Your time is up. Say, good job. You did a good job. Now you're going to check that counter in this example every day for new clutter. You want to keep it clear. Okay? All right. Next, we're going to work right into our basic weekly plan. Today is car and purse day, almost a non-day because it's so simple unless you've never done it before. You're going to go to your car and you're going to get out everything that doesn't belong in your car. Take it out and go put it away. And then you're going to resolve to yourself that if anybody brings anything in the car, including me, okay, including yourself, then it has to come out. Or if you purchase anything along the way, it has to come out. You can't leave it in the car. I'll get that later. That's a bad habit. Okay, so if your car is thoroughly overwhelmed and you can't get, I've seen cars going down the street with trash all the way up to the roof. So hopefully that's not you. But if your car is like more than 15 minutes worth of work, then just do the 15 minutes. But resolve to yourself that you won't carry anything else into that car or allow your guests, children, to bring anything else into that car that they don't take out. Because if you do allow that to happen, you'll be spinning your wheels and it won't get done. It'll keep recluttering. So practice, practice, practice. Now, we're not going so much in our cars right now, so you might not have the recluttering happening if you have a bad situation, or you may have a good situation and it's just, there's nothing in it, and that's fine too. If you have nothing to do, or just a couple of things to do, then my recommendation is to take the mats out and give them a shake and put them back in. This is not the time that we vacuum the car and wash the car. That's not what this day is. That can be done on errand day. My suggestion is to take it to one of those drive-throughs, drive it through, then use their nice good vacuum and vacuum it up. Or if you are one of those people who just loves to wash your car, then you can do that on errand day, okay? Or you can do it on car and purse day, I don't care. All right, next is, but I do suggest getting gas on errand day. Okay, next is, well, that's it. That's it for your things that you have to do. Then you're going to go into enjoying the rest of the day until it's time to clean up after lunch and then fix dinner. So at dinner time, which I suggest you start early for children, especially on date night, you're going to feed your kids early, maybe feed yourself early. I always say to fix dinner at 5 and serve it about 5:30, or 4:30 and serve it at 5, or 5:30 and serve it at 6. It's kind of that little window right there for kids. So do you know what you're fixing for dinner tonight? I'm having fried fish, hush puppies, grits, and coleslaw. Doesn't that sound good? I know. Okay. So what are you having? Have you thought it out? Do you know what you're picking? Did you look at your menu? Is that something you did? Do you have, like I'm making the hush puppies from something I saw on YouTube. So that's my complicated step. It's not really complicated, but that's what I'm doing extra, which is not normal for me. Grits are easy for me. Coleslaw, Mr. B makes it. It's easy for him. And frying the fish is easy for me. But if any of those things are hard for you, then only do one hard thing. So let's say, for example, you've never fried fish before. So I'm going to recommend you saute your fish. You don't make grits, so make some other potato or noodle or whatever. Which is easy, just water in a boiling situation. So is grits. And then coleslaw, maybe you've never made coleslaw. And so you buy a coleslaw mix and you mix it up. That's pretty easy. Or you grate your own cabbage and you mix it up with all your own ingredients. That's a little more complex. So depending, Mr. B might grate and he might buy, depends. But that is a little more complex, but I'm not doing that. Mr. B is doing that. So I'm going to make the complex thing for me is following a new recipe that I've never followed before. And in this particular recipe, these hush puppies aren't really hush puppies. They're called corn puffs or something. And you have to beat the egg white. And they're real light. So I'm excited. Anyway, make dinner. Know what you're going to do. And then after dinner, do your cleanup with your family. So in the case of what I'm making, I'm going to have 2 things with oil in them. One for the fish. I'm using a different oil from my other. I'm going to have to wait for the oil to cool, drain that, and then clean both of those pots. That's going to take more time. But in the meantime, if I had a large family with me, my mother, I don't make my mother do anything, okay? Larry and I clean. So I would wipe the table if we sat at a table, which we don't. But I would wipe her little tray out, and then I would wipe the counters and the top of the stove. And Mr. B might sweep for me, or he might wipe the stove and the counters. He often does that. And then the sink always gets a wipe out, and then I would sweep the floor. So we'll be working on that together, and that's what I suggest you do. If you have a family, you give something to each person to do. Okay, before dinner's over, don't surprise them and say, come back out of that living room. I've decided I want you to clean the kitchen. That's going to sound awful. Instead, you're going to say, we're going to do a new thing tonight. Who gets to choose the music? Okay, because we're going to have music and we're going to clean up together. It's going to take us just about 5 minutes. And here's the steps. Who wants this step? Who wants this step? Oh, wait, nope, can't do that. You know what? I'm going to assign steps, and we're going to do this every night, and we're going to rotate. Or it depends on your family, but that's what I would suggest you do. Don't surprise them. Let them know this is happening, and somebody gets to choose the music, okay? And you do the hardest parts, like the pots and pans, and stay in there with them. Okay, so let's look at the timing on this thing. Well, no, we're not yet. Let's look at after the dinner routine is over. What are you going to do next? You are going to go get your evening routine started, your before bed routine. There are 5 steps, kind of 5 basic steps. The steps are body care, face care, clothing care, teeth care, kitchen care. Okay, that's really the before bed routine. So you're going to take care of 3 things: body care, face care, clothing care. So you're going to go in your bedroom, pick out your PJs, and set out your clothes for tomorrow after checking your planner to see what's happening tomorrow. Set out your clothes for tomorrow. I do it down to shoes, and I have an idea of what jewelry I'm going to wear. Okay, you could set out your jewelry too. Then you're going to clean your face. Now you can do that at the sink or in the shower or in the tub. Doesn't matter. And then you're going to take your bath, and then to finish your face care, you're going to put moisturizer on your face. You can also care for your body by putting moisturizer on your body. But that's it. You're done. Go enjoy your family for a little bit, unless it's before bedtime for the children. And when it is, they have a before bed routine, which is similar to yours, and that is clothes care, body care, mind care, and house care. They have 4 little steps. So here's their steps. Get out their pajamas and lay out their clothes. Take a bath, that's their body care, and brush their teeth. That's also their body care. We could call that teeth care and give it 5, but brush their teeth. Clean out the sink, hang up their towels, that's house care. Make sure their clothes are in the dirty clothes, that's either clothes care or house care, right? And pick out a book, that's mind care. And then we're going to have a book time, okay? So that happens. Always give snuggles after baths, it's the best time. And then they're in bed for the evening, and you get to enjoy the rest of the evening. You've got 2 more parts of your before bed routine. So when it's time to go to bed, you're going to go take care of the kitchen, which is make sure that the sink is empty, the dishes are taken care of, there's soap in the dishwasher if you have one and it's running. You wipe out the sink, you get a new towel for tomorrow and hang it up, put the other one in the laundry room. So that's house care. Then you're going to go to the bedroom or the bathroom and brush and floss your teeth. That's teeth care. That's it. Now, there may be other things that you do. Just like in the morning, I said there's a morning routine, and then there are other things you do in the morning and other morning routines. You may have some evening routines that are not part of your before bed routine, even though they happen before bed, like closing the curtains and locking the doors, okay? But this is your part that won't ever change. All right, now let's look at the timing on this. I know we've been going a little long, but that's okay. When you get up in the morning and do your morning routine, that's about 30 minutes average. When your kids do their morning routine, it's about 30 minutes average, just because they're pokey. Your clothes are when you put your laundry in, I'm not even going to count that because it takes so little time. And your paper clutter takes very little time. So I'm calling that 30 minutes, that whole morning thing. Then you're going to, so that's, let's say you got up at 7, so that's 7:30, 8, after the kids have come to the kitchen for breakfast. You're going to eat breakfast and clean up after. I'm going to give you 30 minutes for that. That's 8:30. Then you're going to do your 15-minute zone. That's 8:45. Then you're going to do your car and purse day. I didn't even mention purse. You're going to clean your purse out too. I'm going to give you 15 minutes. I don't think it'll take you that long. That's 9 o'clock. You're done. The only thing you have left are routines. Cleaning up after lunch, and making dinner, and after dinner routine, before bed routine. So At 9 o'clock, you're done. But you have kids and they're demanding and they need your attention and they want your love. And okay, so we're going to give you an extra half hour to plug in there. So 9:30 and you're done. 10 and you're done. Really? Yeah, and that's all you have to do. Tomorrow is Saturday, it's Family Fun Day. Now, payroll. When you come home from work, because you're just going to do your morning routine and go to work, which includes starting your laundry if you can and getting your paper done. Then when you come home from work, you're going to start supper. And then during that time that supper is cooking, you've got 10 minutes to do one item of your weekly home blessing hour. So either dust or mop or vacuum or empty garbage cans or clean the glass. Okay, and on Saturday you'll do your sheets. So let's say today it's mopping. So dinner's cooking, you're going to mop the kitchen real quick. You're not going to slop it with a big old wet mop. You're going to use a little spray gun one. You know, one of those little stick ones with a little spray thing. So it's just going to be real light and you're going to clean it real quick. And then you're going to go do your bathrooms. And so while you're doing the bathrooms, by the time you come back, the kitchen is dry. Put your thing away, take that mop head off, let it dry so you can throw it in the washer later, and put your mop away. Okay, and now you've done that. And dinner's still not ready. It's only been 10 minutes. You need to turn something or stir something. Okay? All right, that's it for today. I hope this was good for you. I hope you have a great date night. This is date night, so make sure you pick out something fun to do. And at 4 o'clock this afternoon, I'm going to come live and we're going to talk about a subject that was asked yesterday. I can't remember what it is right now. I have to think about it. Somebody will remind me. I gave it as the job for the person who told me they wanted to talk about it. So we're going to have something fun to talk about, I promise. I'll see you this afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for just an entire chat. No presentation no book like this, just an entire chat. Have a wonderful day and always remember that you are beautiful. Talk to you this afternoon. Bye.